what you've got to do when you're out here in the wild is take your squeaky thing of honey and just squirt it in your mouth. I haven't seen sub 4 for fucking months. I've only got 1 subscriber. If I end up in the countryside, I'm fucked. Nothing bad ever happened with someone saying fuck it. So that's a little bit wet. It's a little bit sweaty. So sick and tired of being injured, procrastinating, working way too much. This has been the most difficult period I've ever faced in fitness. Is it a good idea to go back? So today I'm not having a good day. I've found myself so fucking stressed with so much work at the moment. And all my fitness is falling to one side. I'm annoyed with this injury that I've got. I'm gonna go for a run. I don't care if my body is not super fit. I'm just gonna run and then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna talk and we're just gonna see what the fuck comes out at the end of it. Let's go for a reckless run in Phuket. Normally, I'd set up an interval. I've like the perfect fucking workout, but I'm in a bit of a mood and I just want to go for a run. Do I even want to go this way? Which way is this? To the left. It's a bit hilly that way. I think I'll go this way because I think this way will take us down to the beach. So what I've done is I've set up my watch, obviously. I'm still going to track it. And I'll just put it on regular intervals. And it's got just open distance. So I can just press it on when I'm running and then press it off when I'm having a rest. And there's no like, oh, you've got to do 2 minutes rest or whatever. So I'm going to set it off, just run whatever pace I fancy. And then chat a little bit in between. Okay. Watch. I've been doing a 19-minute warm-up. It's me just been fanning about in my room, doing ankle hops. Okay. Let's get going. I think when you've like been struggling with running form and strength, carrying a fucking camera, probably not the best idea. But whatever. We do podcasts, we do YouTube, so this is the fucking life we've chosen. We. The royal we. I once said that when me and my mates were tripping on mushrooms. Someone had gone for a wee. When you're not tripping on mushrooms, it's really not funny. I don't even remember the context. There you go. Imagine being as fucking hilarious as me. Can't deal with it. So we're running at 4:51 pace, heart rate 137. Only just started though, so my intention on this, I mean, to be honest, as I've started running, I already feel better. I think I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone as well, so that's always nice. Doing content and a little bit of fitness at the same time, but I'm really trying to focus on form, keeping that spring, the ground contact time as small as possible, popping up, boom, boom. One of the issues I've had is this anterior pelvic tilt, where my hips are sort of like collapsing inwards, I guess. And that's due to fatigue in the glutes, the calves, the Achilles. And once that starts to break down, then that's when you kind of like collapse inwards. Probably doesn't help. I'm a bit fucking overweight at the moment. It's like having a fucking belly is going to add that pressure, isn't it? So 4:11. Nice. Okay, I'm going to have a little break. Let's not overcook it. It is hot. I'm injured. And what's the other thing? Oh, I would like to record this for a little while. I don't want to just die off in the first few seconds. So we're on rest interval now. Fuck knows. Oh yeah, open rest. There we are. So I've got I don't have anything to like carry my gear. So I've got I've got 1,000 baht, woo, in my sock, and I got a little thing of honey in my pocket, and I put some electrolyte powder in it before, like salty honey vibes. A little bit of street food here. One of the things that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time on the podcast is this idea that I'm thinking about where maintenance should be reframed as progress. And I think especially if, let's take a couple of scenarios. Scenario one is that you are, I don't know, above the age of 37, right? Let's give my age, for example. As the body starts to decline a little bit, right? You know, in those fucking golden years, post-puberty, etc. Scenario two, let's say you take a business that is operating within a difficult market, a recession. So take those two examples, and what does maintenance look like when judged against those two influential factors? I think maintenance actually should be reframed as growth, because if the average person, the average 37-year-old, the average 40-year-old does nothing, then their fitness and strength will decline. Similarly, the business that is in a difficult financial market, then maintaining is actually, when you look at the other businesses who if do nothing go down, right? So maintaining and maintenance is actually growth. So what does this even mean? Well, it means that we should be much more fucking kind to ourselves if we are in either of those two camp scenarios, when we're not absolutely crushing it in the gym, when we're not doing PBs every week, when we're not growing 5% quarter on quarter, all that sort of stuff. So, and obviously, the fact that I'm talking about this is because I have those two prime examples going on right now, if I'm honest. And it's worth reminding myself, but also remembering on how, especially on the fitness side, how fairly easy actually it is to maintain fitness. Well, it's not easy, but you can get a lot of 80-20 principle, right? You can get a lot of bang for your buck by just going to the gym 2 to 3 days a week, right? A couple of strength sessions, maybe one cardio or something. You'll get a lot of benefit from that. But the opposite of doing nothing, you can go downhill very quickly. And that's basically what happened to me after I got injured. After I got injured, there have been a lot of deciding factors, a lot of other factors that have influenced me getting this injury. You know, being in Bali, them not having anywhere to go out walking, focusing on CrossFit, stopping doing all my single leg strength, all my core strength work, right? But it's just like I used to do when I was on program with Paddy Marr or Matty Green. We're doing all these like boring exercises, right? Single leg calf raises and hamstring glute bridges, and because they're not something that you tend to load in terms of adding weight, it feels like you're not really progressing. You're like, oh, whatever, I can do 20 single leg calf raises with no weight, and then the next week I do 21, right? It doesn't feel like much. But then what happened to me is, then I got injured, and I got sick, I got fucking barley belly, fill in the blank, I got my heart broken, and then I come back to my running strength, and it's just gone. And then I go to do the single leg stuff, and I'm like, oh, 8 single leg calf raises, right? What happened to 18, 19 or whatever? So then you realize, wow, like, and that becomes well, and this is why we should track our progress. People don't like tracking progress or whatever, or you're tracking too much or whatever, but it gives you, if I didn't know those numbers, I would probably find it more difficult to understand what was going on, right, without professional help. So because I've got those numbers in my head, I'm like, okay, right, well, if I fix that, if I can get those calf raises back up, then that's probably going to be a lot of the issue solved. Physios, let me know in the comments below if I'm talking shit. We're in no sign of a shop now, and I'm very thirsty. So I'm gonna, what you've got to do when you're out here in the wild is take your squeaky thing of honey and just squirt it in your mouth. Next week's guest, coached Bear Grylls. So there you go. I love Bear Grylls, and he was one of my heroes when I was younger. He did this desert island one, and did this desert island one, and he like made a raft, and he went out in this raft, and then he demonstrated how you can use an enema to absorb the seawater. So he's like got this fucking, you don't know what an enema is, so you get a pipe and you shove it up your rectum, and he's there pouring seawater in his ass. And he's like, you just gotta lie back and think of England. Fucking love it. What a legend. I seen on his Instagram recently, he caused a little bit of uproar because he was talking about, I don't know where I am. He was talking about, no, this way. He was talking about, sit-ups, and he's like, most people do the pussy sit-ups, and it's like, sit-ups, just regular sit-ups, he calls them pussy sit-ups, right? He was in the military, so you got to squeeze your legs together, but he's calling them pussy sit-ups, and obviously, he's quite a clean-cut guy, isn't he? So everyone was fucking kicking off in the comments. Poor choice of words, Bear. Like, the guy used to be in the fucking special forces, right? Do you not think he's like, fucking said, like, some, like, fucking classic manly fucking slightly offensive words before? Probably. And he doesn't mean it like that, doesn't he? He's just like, whatever, stop getting offended, fuck off. There are a lot of women who are way stronger than me, that is for sure, but when you look at the average, on average, men are stronger. So that's why we say pussy. It's not because we're denying fucking female rights or any of that bollocks. So that's been a 10-minute break. What's your rest interval, Jason? 10 minutes. Tell I'm not on program. Right, let's go again. Oh, we're sub 4. Sub 4. I haven't seen sub 4 minutes per kilometre, by the way. I haven't seen sub 4 for fucking months. I know I'm not running fast, but it's nice to actually know that I can actually produce the amount of force required to propel me into that pace, even if only for fucking 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. I'll just teeter on 4 now. Let's get it back down. Get it back to sub 4. Come on, Jason. 4:02. Don't break form, chasing the pace. Hello. Okay, we're back. We're back in the threes. This is actually quite fun. 4:06 average. Bollocks. I don't know how long it was. So we'll have a look at the beach. I think this is like one of the things that I've gotten away from in the past few years. Saudi Cup. I've only got 1 subscriber. Yeah. Make long. Come check it out. I'm trying to think of my Thai. Hang on. Saudi Cup. Sabadi Mai. Sabadi Mai. Sabadi Cup.
Thank you.
Bye bye. That's nice, isn't it? I do like how it's not that I need the camera to become social with people, but it often becomes a little bit of a conversation opener like that. Like, people love it. Oh, look at this. If you're out and about, I'd recommend like just taking a camera out of it for the day and just see if you get like different interactions from people. Is that even on? We're on. Hello. But this is lovely, isn't it? But yeah, I just miss like I'd miss a drink. I'd love a drink. Not alcohol. Look at all this fucking booze. Over the last few years, like, I'm constantly training all the time, and like having to do everything for a purpose. Like, what's the purpose of this run? You know, are we doing intervals? Are we doing zone 2 or whatever? Not just like running for the joy of it, or running for, not even running for the joy for it, running as therapy. Because like before I came out here, I was so pissed off. I've just had a really, not necessarily a difficult week, but I've worked every hour of every minute for a long time, and then I got hit with just a blow today, where it's just like, when you just go, what's the fucking point, right? Like, and you know, you might think, oh, Poor Jason is out working in paradise and getting pissed off. But you adapt to whatever is your latest surroundings, don't you? So it's hard for me every day to be like, wow, this is amazing. And don't get me wrong, I have days like that, but also I'm working. You know, I'm editing all the time, I'm filming all the time, and it is hard. And that's one of the, probably the sort of the darker side of like the fucking digital nomad, the contradiction of the digital nomad having like this amazing life. The reality is, most people are working all the fucking time. I've yet to meet anyone who looks like they do on Instagram, right? Who have everything sorted out, or they're hardly working or whatever, and they're fucking around on yachts and stuff. I mean, I've not met anyone like that. Everyone is either skint and burning at the savings, or 2, working all the time and just being reliant upon that. I am in the latter camp, and I'm the first one. I'm in both camps. Camp. Oh, this is cool. This is a very typical Thai coastline. Beautiful. Okay, I definitely need a drink. I haven't got like dry mouth. Bit of dry mouth. It's a bit dry. I bet I look disgusting, don't I? I put the wide viewport on. Viewport? Tops daily. There is. Oh my god. Is that? Oh. Right. Let's go get a drink. I'm hoping they have. Well, I don't necessarily need something sugary because I've got my honey. I haven't a bear. It's nice and cold. Coconut water. You notice they have like Gatorade and everything, and most of these are like 0 sugar, but like you actually need the sugar if you're gonna have a body like mine, slightly overweight. But I actually don't know. That might be, yeah, it's a low sugar one. But that's fine. I've got my honey, haven't I? Gatorade. Sorry, Cap. Thank you. Do you mind? Want to say hello? Sorry, Cap. Don't worry. My mum doesn't even watch. Sorry, that's a little bit wet. It's a little bit sweaty. That note is a little bit. That's really disrespectful. Cap and cap. Bye bye. I think she was a bit flustered. Get water cash in your sock. I can't believe actually how wet that 10,000 baht was. I felt really bad. Okay, coins going in. The idea of like run, stop, I've always felt as a bit of a cop out. You know, it's like couch to 5k. So it'd either be pure, like full on send it interval run with strict rest periods in between, or zone 2 or a threshold where you don't stop at all. Now then, if we go that way, there is a wee bit of a, I think, a little bit of a, like a, I wouldn't say a mountain, but just a bit of a hilly pass, I think, but I can't see it actually, so that would maybe contradict my assumptions, which would be nice for footage, but I'll also end up on a busy road, potentially busy road, on very curvy bends and hilly, so maybe that's a bad idea. But it would, fuck it. Worst case, I'll just walk back. I've got to edit this and put it out tonight. So there is that. But nothing bad ever happened with someone saying fuck it at the start, surely. That is so nice. What time are we on? 5:30. So sun's going in now anyway, so at least it's not as hot. Right, I might fucking shove this in the bin and then get going again. And that's like the other fun part about having like an unstructured stoppy-starty run. You don't need to take a drink with you. You can just take a sweaty note in your sock and get a drink on the way. So, provided there are shops, if I end up in the countryside, I'm fucked. Patong Beach, Naihan Beach. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit further down here. If I can't see anything I recognise, then I'll go back. Right, well, we've done another Jason intervals. 30-minute rest. That's what we like. Okay, let's go. 4:05s, we're slowing down a bit. Right, I recognise this. That was a lot slower. I'm starting to get a bit tired now. And I'm wondering, is it a good idea to go back? There is a little bit of a misnomer, or arguable misnomer, as it relates to running, in that running is bad for you. You know, it's high impact, it hammers your knees, right? And even I've said before, like, if I was given a 80-year-old the most optimal manner in which to train, I would never be giving them running, so why would you prescribe it to anyone else? During that same period was when I'd stopped running, more or less. I was only doing CrossFit. See which way this is. But I just wanted to be big and strong. However, I think that if you are able to run well, and also a decent pace, it is a great proxy for overall fitness, right? Overall athleticism. And then you take my case, where I'm like, all of a sudden I lost it, and I felt very fucking old very quickly. And it, to be honest, it scared me a little bit. I think this has been the most difficult period I've ever faced in fitness, even when like I tore my meniscus and stuff, because at that point in time, it wasn't so kind of important to who I was, my personality, my community, etc. So it really hurt my confidence. Oh, I know where we're at. Yeah, it like really hurt my confidence. And then just like, again, I know I'm going on about it. It's just this feeling of just loss. Where you're like, oh my God, what I would give to have that back. And like, what was I doing? Like obsessing over like, oh, I want bigger biceps or bigger shoulders and stuff, where I already had amazing, very good athleticism for like running and just general high rocks, but it wasn't enough, right? Wasn't enough, needs to be more jacked, whatever. And there's like this constant fucking treadmill of needing the other thing and not being grateful for like what you actually have. And I guess this is distilling down into gratitude, isn't it? Like, this is why a gratitude practice is so important. But sometimes it's hard to really see that, right? And even if I've journaled in the past going, oh, I am grateful for my running fitness or whatever, what does that really mean? Do I really understand what that means? Really? You know? Or am I just kind of half kidding myself that I'm grateful for it? Do I feel it fully? And it's like, I guess the comparison will be, I think a lot about death. You know, the guy with muerte, death in Spanish, written on my wrist. I think a lot about death and using that as a motivator to push forward and not be fearful in life. But that is never, ever, the signal is never any higher than when someone actually dies, right? If you've experienced that, death to someone close to you is really horrible, but there is also this other side of it where it can really kick you up the arse and just think, why am I worried about X, Y, Z? Like, why am I afraid of going traveling? Why am I afraid of talking to the girl? Whatever. Like, that person's died. They have no opportunity to do it anymore. And it's like that with the fitness stuff, right? Not until you get the injury and you go, fuck. Oh my God, I had it so good. I had it so good before. Like, why did I? Oh, what about when you get ill? Oh my God, when you get flu or something worse, like, you just want to be normal again. And even now, so I can go, yes, I have this injury problem. It's obviously not that bad. I can still come out and run to a certain extent. But like, remember when you're ill? Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. And you're just like, I always get this like really horrible feeling where I'm like, oh my God, this is actually fucking hell. Like, why did I not be so grateful when I didn't have a sickness bug or I didn't have the flu? So, Jason's done 57 minutes of talking shit to go, let's be grateful. I don't know how many more intervals I'm going to do now. To be honest, I'm pretty tired and I'm walking up a hill now. So I might just treat this as my cool down. But honestly, like a lot of the issues that I was thinking about before, I'm feeling a bit more dwarfed after doing this. So that's your call to get out and go for a run, talk to some people, be grateful for what you have, vitality, fitness, whatever. And have a look around this little market. What have we got? I ain't having a lobster. Many to eat. Hello, Saudi Cap. Flies all over that. Saudi Cap. What's this? Oh, chicken. What have we? Chicken. Oh no, so is that raw? Yeah. You have, is this one cooked?
Chicken bum,
Kebab?
chicken wing,
Chicken wing.
breast.
Okay. But this cooked though, right?
Chicken.
Hot? Is it hot? Cooked?
No spicy.
Okay, can I get 2 of those.
Oh, yeah.
Take away, please.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Oh, can I eat it here?
Okay.
Thank you. You want the money here?
Now?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, cap. Sorry. Is there somewhere with a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, down there. Thank you. Cup and cap. And that's the first little bit of street food that I've purchased while I've been here. I think because last time I was in Thailand, let's get some fruit. Mango. Hello. Oh, hi. Do you have a fresh one rather than a package?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, what do you want?
Could I get a mango? Cut. Yeah. That'd be great. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Oh.
Sweating on the mangoes.
Like this one?
Is that a good one?
Good.
Is it ripe? Yeah, we'll do that one. And then let's get a drink. So what we spent so far? £2.20. Here's what I spend as a digital nomad in Bali. Hello, Sawadee Krap.
How are you?
I'm good. Sabadi mai.
สบายดีค่ะ
Sawadee Krap. May I get a drink? No alcohol though. Do you have a soft drink? Okay. Yeah, I'll get a 1 Sprite, 1 Coke Zero. All the drinks. My money is my sock.
เอ็กซ์บักค่ะ
Thank you. Still waiting on that sponsorship.
คนละคนกำลังเรียบกว่า
It's hot, yeah. Oh,
Welcome to Thailand
cap and cap. Thank you. Oh, someone's sat there. I talk a lot about neuroplasticity and how traveling can allow you to come in a new place, new environment, pick up new habits where you can like, oh, thank you. Sawadee Krap. Mango. Oh my god. First one's on the floor. Okay. Yeah, it's good. But how, oh my god, it's so soft. How coming to new places, being placed into a new environment can allow you to have new habits. But also, a new habit can create a new environment to be able to make you do different things, right? I've been here like 10 days, walk past this place every day, don't want to come in. I go out for a run, I change my neural makeup, I come past, I'm interested, I come in, I talk to people, my day is better. But the thing is, getting to that point where you force yourself to change is the hard thing. And sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it's easier when you hit a rock bottom moment, right? So today for me, it was a bit of a rock bottom moment. So sick and tired of being injured, procrastinating, being stressed with work, working way too much. That I pushed myself and I'm like, fuck it, like let's do something different today. And I feel so much better. Sunday evening now. It's the first bit of time I've actually taken off this week. Mental. Worked until, was it Thursday night? Thursday night, I worked until 6 o'clock on Friday morning. Mental. I don't know if I'm going to put this in. Fuck it, yeah. If you stay to the end, you've got a little bit of a bonus thing. Me eating some street food. I've not really been promoting this properly, but if you want to get access to my chapter system, which is the whole goal setting framework that I've been working on for the last few years and are living now. It's the whole reason I'm here. You can get everything in a $10 PDF. Go to thechaptersystem.com/PDF. I put so much fucking work into it. I really think there's a lot of value in there. I didn't want to just put together some crappy PDF, right? I did a little bit of a sponsorship kind of deal with a brand in the past. And then it just made me realize, like, I really don't want sponsors for the podcast. I watch how other podcasters have changed, and there becomes this huge incentive for them to be pushing really expensive subscriptions, Athletic Greens, all the rest of it. So this is why I've been working on making my own thing. Not because I'm some fucking evil capitalist, but if it's my product. Sawadee Cap. Hello. That's one way for me to be able to support the show. You don't have to buy me a coffee. You can go and buy an actual product, which I've built, which I'm living. And if you don't like it, I'll give you money back. So, all that said, thank you for watching. I'm from Rawai, Phuket. I'll see you later, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye. That's it. Cap from Cap.